Hello, scholars. Well, today we're going to take a look at the story of the world through a little bit different angle. We're going to see if we can create a short booklet or gather some facts about the story of the world. Have you ever heard of an ABC book? And we've talked about that in spelling, where you put things in alphabetical order. You begin with an A, then you go to a B, then you go to a C, and so on through the alphabet. Well, an ABC book is all about the alphabet. Now, I just happen to have this one handy. It's called A is for Amish. There are people that live up in Pennsylvania, so pretty close to us. You could go up and visit Amish country. They have a totally different culture than us. But what it is they begin with A is for Amish, and it's just an ABC book. So if I go through, and there they have ABC, if I go through, I'll see that A is for Amish, and they put A, Amish. You could put A is for Amish, and then they give a little description of what it is. The Amish are a quiet, gentle group of Christian people who have chosen to live differently from most persons throughout the world. And we have B for buggy. You could put B is for buggy. They just put B buggy. The buggy is the Amish person's means of transportation. The Amish do not drive cars. They are considered too worldly. And they go through to C and D, and then E, F, G, H, all the way to Z. So we're going to see if we can create at least a list of ABC words out of our story of the world, and maybe add a little bit to them. Could you turn ABC Story of the World? Can you create that book? That would be a lot to create in one history time, but we can definitely get started today. So I'm going to start with A, and I'm just going to write A is for. Just found a piece of paper. You can do this in your spiral, wherever you are. Now, it would take a lot of time to go through and look at try to find an A in here, but lucky for us, we know of something in the back that will help us. But I just saw something I would like to use for an M. So I'm going to go through, and I'm just going to write A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Just opening my book, I thought of a great M. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, can you write the whole alphabet? U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now, I thought of a good R too, something we've already talked about. Do you know what it is? R is for, I could put the Roman Empire, or I could just say Rome, right? We've already studied that, right? We can use it. I'm trying to think of everything I know before I look in the book. R is for Roman Empire. But the thing I really got excited about, I opened my book and I saw that M is for maps. Our book is full of maps, right? I opened it up and I flipped through, and there's a map. Just saw another, there's another map. So I got maps everywhere. So I just put M is for maps. Now I can't think of an A right away. Can I think of a B, a C, a D, an E? See if you can think of one before you put the end on it. A is C. Let me see. P, we talked about a pope. We can say P is for pope. Right? I could turn this into a book, couldn't I? But I'm just organizing all my thoughts first. J. Ooh. Remember talking about Justinian, the Byzantine Empire, England, Celts, barbarians. Ooh, I'm coming up with all sorts of things, and I haven't even opened my book. I'm just thinking about everything we've talked about. Barbarians. Ooh, Visigoths, Ostrogoths, the Mediterranean. We could have done Mediterranean Sea instead of maps. Wow, I think we can think of all sorts of things we've talked about. Britain, we got a lot of B's. Barbarians, Britain, Byzantine Empire, the Gupta Empire, all sorts of things. Christianity could be our C is for Christianity. We could put two. We could put M is for maps and the Mediterranean Sea. We could put C is for Celts and Christianity. B is for Britain, comma, barbarians, comma, Byzantine. Ooh, we could come up with all sorts of words. Right? The alphabet. I started at A and I ended at Z. And first I'm trying to fill things in just from what I remember. You can flip through your book, look at those titles that we've already read, right? There's the barbarian, there's the Celts, there's Britain. Ooh, Beowulf. B could be for Beowulf and C could be for Craith. Oh my goodness, I've got so many. Craith, Christians, Celts, Beowulf, Britain, barbarians. So many things that I could put in my ABC order just by looking through my book. Monks and monasteries. Ooh, more M words. All sorts of things. Justinian, Empress Theodora. You know, I could just look through and find things. I could be for Islam, right? Or you can go back and look at your index. And there's tons of things in the index. They're all in alphabetical order because remember, that's what an index is, in alphabetical order. So if you're stuck, if you can't think of one for D, you could go to D and see what they put in D. Dynasty, there's a good one. E, if you can't think of one. I thought of Empress Theodora, though, or Empire. So that's my assignment for you today, is to alphabetize things from the story of the world. Maybe sometime you will want to turn it into a book like my alphabet book. A is for Amish. You could write the alphabet of story of the world, or the story of the world ABCs, or history ABC, medieval history ABC. You could come up with a title too. C, if you can get all A through Z. I'm going to check and see if we've got any Z's. If not, we might be stuck. UV. Let's turn the page. Where do we go? Oh, we do. We have some Z's. We have 2 Z's. So you might just have to pull a Z from there. And that's okay. All right. I am excited. I hope you find all 26 letters something from the story of the world. Maybe more than one. All right. Until we meet again, go out and do great works.